68 degrees, one of the cooler mornings in a while. It's 6:14. T-Rex, are we late? Late. I was trying to catch the ferry. Oh no, don't you hate it? Just running down to the dock and there goes the ferry. Darn. Don't worry, there are a bunch more. All right, kidding. Hiding from the wind. Cold air advection. Oh, it's been a day and a half since we've said that. Gorgeous morning. The ground is damp. I think it has more to do with dew than rainfall. Who would have thought, with a strong, really strong for this time of year, 1,000 millibar low going right across the south coast of New England, that the heaviest rain would be at the New Hampshire border. Lawrence, Massachusetts, 1.83 inches of rain on top of 6.7 2 days ago. Gets us to, I did the math, 8.53 inches of rain in Lawrence since Tuesday. T-Rex just came over and stepped on my foot. I'm so flattered, Rex. Hi. Yeah. Gorgeous dry air. Hey, there's the moon. You probably can't see it though, can you? So we're in the waning sturgeon moon, crescent moon. The next new moon is Wednesday, the 16th. And there's plenty more weather to go. I don't know which way to go here right now. Lament what happened last night. No severe weather, although there was quite a thunderstorm that went over Block Island, Rhode Island. But even on Block Island, only 1.2 inches of rain. So Lawrence got the most rain. Chatham came in, I think, with 7/10, less than a half inch in Hyannis. Nobody had a wind from the east, so that low pressure system that was supposed to kind of really ramp up over the south coast last night, it was out, strengthened. I don't know what to say. Disjointed lows last night. The strongest low went across Canada and through northern Maine. Parts of northern Maine also came in with 1 to 2 inches of rain and some severe weather at the Canadian border. So the energy was just too diffuse, disjointed, if you will, with the inability to focus. So the heaviest rain ended up being right in the middle, right there in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and glad it wasn't winter. How often do we say that? I did feel a couple of raindrops. I mean, the radar looked good for a minute. It challenged the wind over here and check out the rain gauge. Oh my goodness. Flood watch was issued for yesterday. 0.03 being generous, I think. While we're here, I want to check out my pumpkins. Look at that stem. That pumpkin should grow to be 100 pounds, right? We'll see what happens. Put a shingle under it. So my first vine completely faded over there. And for some reason, the rabbits are letting me eat all my tomatoes this season. I do appreciate that. This thermometer says 65. The thermometer in Mount Washington, 42, wind of 52, wind chill index 28 degrees on Mount Washington. So this is the coldest front in 10 days. And there's another one coming tomorrow. So today I think we're gonna have some fair weather clouds mix in with the blue sky. Really pretty Friday. Lori and the Thomas family, nice wedding evening in Plymouth. Should be low humidity, really good. I'm gonna come back out of the wind here. And then tomorrow, humidity's coming right back up. It's be an okay morning. The afternoon, showers and thunderstorms. Oops, out of focus. Tomorrow afternoon, showers and thunderstorms. And the Severe Storm Prediction Center says we are in the zone with even a hash for, again, possible tornado. Oh boy, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night especially. Yesterday, the Euro had us with thunderstorms tomorrow in Boston and sunshine on Sunday. And the GFS had us with sunshine tomorrow and thunderstorms on Sunday. Now, the Euro has us with sunshine tomorrow and thunderstorms on Sunday, and the GFS is opposite. So in other words, we cannot predict the weather. Weather is unpredictable. But I'll just tell you that the front's coming in here, and I've been saying this too. It looks like the worst of the weather is going to be tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. And I said that the front would be sticking around on Sunday morning in southern New England. So even though the Euro had us dry most of the week for Sunday, it was clear that that front was not going to be gone. And most of the time this weekend is not going to be raining, but when it rains hard, and where and when it rains is impossible to forecast. Let's take last night at 9:30, for example. One of the local TV stations that I shall not name, there's the 9:30 forecast from, I don't know what time he gave that, about 6 o'clock or so. And then here's the actual 9:30 radar. So the heaviest rain that was supposed to be from Foxborough to Cape Cod Bay was actually up in Worcester County to the New Hampshire border. So it was pretty bad. So even a 2 to 4 hour forecast we cannot get right. But we enjoy the challenge, don't we? Calling the play-by-play, and we're all in this together. So let's just all get along and be happy and be grateful. Yesterday I was grateful to have, in my life, been a friend of Edith Ford, a legend of the South Shore. Couldn't even begin to tell you the beautiful stories of Edith's life. Well, she's passed away now at the age of 96. So it was kind of a almost happy celebration of life. Of course, we're never happy to lose somebody, but 96 years. God bless you, Edith. And at the Blue Hill Cemetery now, she grew up very close in Braintree in what was called Blueberry Hill. Now I hear it's Braintree Office Park or something like that. So I'm not that familiar with the area, but just grateful to be part of it yesterday. And I'll leave you with a walk around a cemetery. That really grounds you. Taking some time to go to a cemetery and just say out loud some of the names and just think for a minute and reflect back on what we have and our blessings. I didn't mean to go this deep, but it happens sometimes. Talk to you later. 1 p.m., low 80s, sky full of ice crystals and smoke and clouds. We're in Braintree, saying farewell to a great longtime friend, Edith Ford. Lots of great stories. I'm out back and I discover this tree growing next to this drain. What is a tree box filter? Stormwater best management practice designed to treat stormwater runoff before it's discharged into the waterways. Captures and treats more than 85% of the solids, sediment, road salt, trash, 85% of oils, grease, 48% of nitrogen, 63% phosphorus, and 60% total metals. Reduces urban heat island effect. Nature best climate solution resilience source. University of New Hampshire Stormwater Center 2009 biennial report. Town of Braintree, 1640, Massachusetts. Neat. That's nice. Wow. Going around Braintree today. Oh, that's the Thayer Academy. Neat. Looks fun. Old school Braintree here. Really old school there. It was long after Edith was born, I believe, that the Braintree Drive-In Theater was right there. Now it's a park and ride. I was hoping to see a view of Blue Hill from the Blue Hill Cemetery, but it's just through those trees on the other side of Route 128, which is also known as Route 93, which is also known as Route 1, but it will always be Route 128 in our mind. Believe in angels? I certainly do. How about waves? Most assuredly. Yep, taking my life into my hands now, aren't I? Who's in charge here? Okay. So I think those are the babies. Where's Mom and Dad? They're around here somewhere. You're not having a baby right now, are you? coming through. Tumulty family. Yoon. Stutter. Kaiser. Just passing through. Gray. Carey. Thanks for having me. Mr. Carr. 1881, 1981, 100 years. Ida, 1891, 1970. Outlived his wife. Old school here. 1914, 1879, 1893, 1890. God bless those that have gone before us. 1886, 1895, 1886. So gravestones around here anyway seem a little bit more modern. I really like these plaques on the ground. Gertrude V. Elliott, 1892-1975. The Cook family. McLaren. Curry, 1891-1961. So far so dry, for the most part. A little damp while mowing. Had some company. You know, Maine Coon cats are so helpful. Steve even used the scissors a little bit. He opened a quahog, and he loves this back rub machine. Mitt, you like this back rub machine? From the Boston Harbor Islands. It's like Bodie's second favorite spot in the yard right there. He always stops here. Oh my God, I said Bodie. It's Steve.